Night on the 5150 show, Cory Hulcom was not a happy camper.
Is that right?
When is he a happy camper?
He's a grumpy old man.
He was pretty pissed off, and I kind of know why. And one of the reasons why is because there's a whole situation going on with the brother Poetic Flacko. Shout out to Poetic Flacko. He's one of the better commentary channels here on YouTube. I've seen him come up. He's been doing an excellent job. And one of the things that we do as people in the commentary game is we're going to comment on people's mistakes. So if you don't want to be on somebody's news show, you don't want to be on somebody's situations, then simply what you don't need to do is
crash out.
Bring your attention to us.
Right.
That's what you gotta do. So you can't say stupid stuff. You can't be in problems. You gotta make sure that you don't have those issues, because once you do belong to the game, the commentary game. And this is what Cory Hulcom unfortunately has done. He's polarizing, he doubles down, he creates enemies, he doesn't care, so you become a target. And unfortunately, Poetic Flacko got a hold of it.
A child get rocked back and forth to comfort.
So this is O'Shea speaking on it, huh?
Your mind goes to bedroom positions. You are a disturbed human being. Calling a child for doing things that kids do is disturbing. You are a disturbed human being. This is not normal.
So Poetic Flacko
old boy Cory Hulcom responded to this.
Did something that I typically didn't do with Cory Hulcom. Is I kind of knew that these problems of him saying some questionable stuff about women or kids were out there. I didn't want to, as a fan of the 5150 show.
As a fan, huh? Oh my God. Not O'Shea. O'Shea glazing Cory hard than a motherfucker. Come on, O'Shea. You knew this but didn't want to make your own video or do ever speak on it because you a fan and you wear the 5150, that weak ass jersey, nigga. Hell no.
Women or kids were out there. I didn't want to, as a fan of the 5150 show, even though me and Cory Hulcom had a little bit of back and forth, I wasn't willing to kind of put this information out there, right? But Poetic Flacko was able to do that. And so that's the point that he's making.
He didn't want to put the information out there.
But I will play what Poetic Flacko put on his page.
That ain't nothing no little girl do unless she has the urge to do things like that. She has the urge to be satisfied. But ain't nobody gonna pick the Cory bad. Cory bad. Everybody, Cory, did you hear what Cory said? The little girl took the bottle out of her mouth and he said she gonna be a yes. And if it was more men in the house, the little daughters wouldn't be walking around with things preparing their jaw for hustle.
See, I seen young Don react to this, and he said when he paused right here, and it made a whole lot of sense.
And if it was more men in the house,
pause.
The little
basically he's telling a story about he's seen a little girl, which he claims is 5 years old, sucking on a grape juice bottle, the whole bottle. You know what I'm saying? And someone stopped her from doing that. A man came and picked her up, which was probably her dad. You know what I'm saying? Set him on the lap, set her on his lap, start shaking her, you know what I'm saying, bouncing her up and down, right? Because she had started crying once he took the bottle from her, right? And he said that she was a hoe because of that. She was going to be a hoe because of that. And this man just said if there was men in the house, right, more men, which the chances is whoever picked her up was probably her fucking dad or her grandfather, uncle or something, which is a man in the house of some sort. You contradicted yourself right there. You know what I'm saying? That's why he paused. Because he knew that shit didn't make no sense.
Cory said the little girl took the bottle out of her mouth and he said she gonna be a yes. And if it was more men in the house.
And if this is a made up story, right, for comedy purposes, bro, This is a terrible skit, bro. Terrible. You really thought about this and thought that this was going to be funny? It was going to hit? And then if you truly thought about that and took it like that, you was looking at that little girl like that, in which there's chances is she may not even have been 5. Because if she start crying like a toddler, there's got to be a toddler. You's a sick motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
He said she gonna be a yes. And if it was more men in the house, the little daughters wouldn't be walking around with things preparing their jaw for hustle.
Preparing their jaw for hustle because this is a baby that doesn't know how to properly drink out of a big bottle that's bigger than her fucking mouth. It's crazy.
Her jaw is being prepared for hustle. And this was a little girl.
Well, let me put this in the context after this next clip.
A grown woman is next to Cory Hulcom participating in this. She says, oh, her teeth not preparing her for what? A baby teething makes you think about
Right.
If you think this is the worst of it, nah, bruh.
So it gets worse.
Flakko's gonna say is, listen, Darlene and Cory Hulcom are talking about this young kid. This is like a baby, and you're talking about her in a sexual way, in kind of bringing some level of improvisation to a child. I know improvisation typically is with things that are not human, but yeah, you're basically saying that this young girl is practicing for her future. When I think the larger point that Cory Hulcom was trying to make,
what is that?
even though he could have did a lot better than that, was these young women don't have any men in the house. They're coming from
young women. They're not women.
Broken homes, and this is how they end up. It's a real dark humor way of saying it, but I think that is what he's saying. Okay? However, this next point, though, is interesting.
It gets worse.
Me for real.
O'Shea Duke being too nice, man.
One day I was living with this lady, and her daughters crawled in the bed, and I ain't have on shit.
Yeah.
I was up under the cover.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, and one of her
Tell
daughters
Mike,
was like,
rest in peace.
her daughter was, she was in high school. I think she was 15. Still not legal. You just can't tell your true thoughts.
What true thoughts can you not say about your 15-year-old step? What true thoughts are in your head about your 15-year-old stepdaughter that you can't say?
Right.
And also, if you were naked under the covers, why did you allow her to crawl up under the covers?
Okay, so Cory Hulcom is saying that some young lady hopped in the bed.
And what's your defense, O'Shea?
Under the covers. He did not know, and the young lady was underage, and he could not say his true feelings about what happened. Now, whatever those true feelings are, I'm not sure. But Poetic Flacko is trying to paint the case that Cory Hulcom is a quote-unquote pedo for this. Now, let me just say this. I don't think at all that Cory Hulcom is a if this situation happened, I don't know exactly what he did afterwards. Is definitely a situation where you're supposed to get out of the bed, and I do understand that there are some young ladies out there
You don't even let them in the room.
who are 15, 16, 17, or 18 or whatever, and could look more physically mature than what they are.
What does that got to do? What are you saying? Nah, we gotta watch O'Shea too, man. What the fuck?
I can understand that some young ladies
What does that have to
may,
do with anything?
come after older guys. It's still against the law.
He's laying in a bed with his woman. It's my perception of it. That girl's mama. That's my perception of it.
Whatever we're talking about, okay? So I clearly do not think that he is a person that goes out seeking young women, or that's a part of his.
Oh, so what are you gonna say about the Iceland, the 13-year-old girl in Iceland? And he had such a so wonderful time. What are you gonna say about that, huh?
Real character. Now, does he speak on things he should not speak on? Yes. Could he say things that are terrible? Yes. Okay. Does he need a publicist? Stories like this on the internet, does he need to put it out there? Even if he did nothing wrong, it's just bad timing, and people are going to come out and think the worst. And because Cory Hulcom says so many terrible things that make absolutely no sense, this will be used against him. And so this is his gripe with Poetic Flacko. And he took the opportunity to blast him last night.
It's legal in Iceland. Who gives a fuck, nigga? I'm not fucking on no 13-year-old girl if it's legal, nigga. It wasn't even legal. He said 13, nigga. The age of consent was 14 in 2007. Do I need to pull it up? I go watch my last video. I already pulled it up, nigga. 2007. Before is when they changed the law from 14 to 15, nigga. So when the hell was this story he talking about? Couldn't have been before 2007. Maybe it have been with his old ass. Probably not though.
What's this?
Come on,
Man,
now.
I call him on.
Shit wasn't legal. He said a 13-year-old, nigga. I wouldn't give a damn, nigga, if she was 15, nigga. I wouldn't give a damn if she was 16, nigga. I'm not doing it myself because I don't feel that's right. So I look at anybody who doing that shit as if it ain't right. And you should feel the same way unless you doing it yourself, nigga.
Need to put it out there, even if he did nothing wrong. It's just bad timing, and people are going to come out and think the worst. And because Cory Hulcom says so many terrible things that make absolutely no sense, this will be used against him. And so this is his gripe with Poetic Flacko.
What's that?
He took the opportunity to blast him last night.
What's this name? I call him the booty.
Oh,
This
that bottle.
this is surviving out here based off the safety of cameras.
Then he
Oh, you're doing the same thing, nigga.
would get worse.
This got a BBL.
Yep.
This thick like a in the South Club in South Carolina.
Okay.
This got a BBL. I'm like, what is this talking about? And he got a grandmama face. Yeah. So Cory, it's over for you. It's over for you. You don't know me. You just found out about me. I've been out here.
Yeah, you been out here with them 13-year-old girls.
And it got worse.
Out here with a BBL talking crazy to man. It's all good.
O'Shea gonna put. I mean, we halfway through it. He already got to where where Cory's responding to Poetic Flacko's video, right? Right. What explain the 13-year-old girl out of Iceland though, nigga? And how you feel about that, O'Shea? We gotta put you on the watch list too. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put you on the watch list too, nigga.
Though. Man, this got a BBL. Look this up. This thick like a like the Lane Branch who wear the medium top but the 4XL bottom. Choke ass out of here.
So I wanna mention this. And this is something that I've noticed about Cory Hulcom in his roasting. Whenever he roasts somebody, just like when I saw Craig Facts and he roasted up Joe Budden, it wasn't nothing really sexual about the roast. It was a good classic roast. And Cory Hulcom got the ability to roast people, but with Cory, it's always something sexual. You're either in the moist crew.
He's a freaky ass nigga.
Backdooria. Even if you're talking about kids, it's always.
Let me see something. Hold on. Didn't they type it? He's one lucky motherfucker. He's one lucky motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I try to find a picture of these two niggas together. He one lucky motherfucker, freaky ass nigga, boy.
It's something that's.
Hey, he probably too freaky for Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Diddy wouldn't even accept this nigga.
Very XXX related, which in my honest opinion is stupid.
Niggas said they built the same.
Like, it doesn't make sense for, the guy is clearly responding to things that you have put out there. And then how you respond is, well, sexual jargon. The reality is this: Cory Hulcom doesn't need to respond to anybody anymore. Don't need to respond to me. Don't need to respond to Poetic Flacko. It's not a good look. Okay,
No.
you're gonna mend fences with Darlene, Craig Facts. You're not only creating situations for yourself, you're creating situations for them. Like, you know, shout out to Darlene. She came back, and I thought that was brave of her. Obviously, she was hurt, but bro, you need to get back to being a comedian and getting back to having fun. Getting back to
He's washed up. The nigga's 60 years old. He washed up.
you know, being cautious of what you say, being cautious of what you say and about women, not doubling down, okay? Not threatening people, okay? And just having a good time. That's what you need to do, bro. You need to do that. If you can do that, I feel that you will have so much more of a successful time in the rest of your career here on YouTube. I really feel that. I feel like if you don't, though, you're gonna continue to face problems, and you're gonna continue to, you know, it's like stirring the hornet's nest. And not only are you stirring the hornet's nest with some of the people like Joe Budden or whatever, or Poetic Flacko, these are bigger channels. It's these smaller channels that come up that you don't really know, right? The smaller channels that are clipping you all the time, they're taking you over to TikTok, they're taking you over Instagram. And so you're facing this pressure from people you don't know. And that's the straw rather that breaks the camel's back, are these kind of individuals here. And you're not looking at that. You're just looking at the lead attorney and O'Shea and all, but you're not looking at the person who released the video of you and Christina Payne. You're not looking at the other things, situations caused by your actions. You're not looking at that. You're looking at everything else but that. And this is the big problem that you're having right now. And, you know, you calling Poetic Flacko thick, and he got a BBL, like, why would you be looking at Poetic Flacko in a way that he's thick? Why would you look at him in that way?
Because he's rainbow.
Like why would you look at him as a thick in a club? Like, it's very homoerotic. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I wanted to roast Poetic Flacko, if you want to talk about his weight, that's one thing. But then to start to sexualize somebody in the weight, it just adds more fuel to the fire. And again, that's just you on that drunk shit. I mean, you probably had that Don Julio, and you know, y'all was all having a good time and being drunk and all that, but you're not making it better. All you do is, a person like Poetic Flacko is a strategist. He's gonna go and he's probably gonna pay somebody. They're gonna look at more of the stuff that you've been talking about. He's gonna walk right into the beef. When he walks into the beef, he's not gonna try to roast you, because Poetic Flacko is not gonna beat you like that. They're gonna put you out there in a different way. And the way that they're gonna do it, in my honest opinion, is just like with the facts. And that's kind of the most dangerous person on YouTube you want to go back and forth with. A person who is not a roaster, a person who is not.
O'Shea completely ignored the 13-year-old girl in Iceland, though. Let me pull it up again for y'all niggas, man. Iceland age of consent is 15 years old for all individuals regardless of gender or sexual orientation. Sexual activity with a child under the age of 15 is illegal and considered a criminal violation. This age of consent has been in effect since 2007. Like I said, 2000. Before that, it was 14 years old, bro. Cory Hulcom was talking about a 13-year-old girl. You know what I'm saying? Even if he know that the laws are a little bit lower out there in Iceland, the nigga was wrong about it being 13. It wasn't 13, nigga, it was 14. And that was 2007. Nigga, we damn near talking about 20 years ago at this point. When was the last time this nigga was at Iceland? Come on now. What country has a 12-year-old age of consent? This for you weirdo niggas. Niger, Argentina, Western Sahara, which set the age of consent at 13. Mexico, which sets the age of consent. Oh well. I shouldn't even expose that for y'all niggas. Y'all niggas finna catch the first flight y'all can. Weird ass niggas.
Gonna go back and forth and yell obscenities. Now that person's gonna go and clip you all day. And you can't beat a person who can clip you with your own stuff on YouTube. It's just too hard to beat. If you wanna roast and yell, that's kind of stuff that Anton does. But somebody like Abba and Preach, somebody like Poetic Flacko, even somebody like me, we're not gonna fight like that. I mean, I can roast, but we're not gonna fight like that because we don't need to. We can just use what you've been doing, and then we can beat you that way. And when you start to go back and forth with somebody, like, you always lose because you can't beat yourself. Literally, you're beating yourself. This is what you said, okay? This is what you said, and you cannot get around what you said because that's you saying it. And so, to go back and forth with a person that got the kind of ammunition, that got the kind of audience, it tilts the opinions because some people are in the middle. Some people like Cory Hulcom, then they hear him saying stuff like that and they say, yeah, Cory Hulcom is too expensive to deal with. I never knew he said this, so I can't deal with him anymore. Could have been 15 years ago, can't deal with him. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Strategizing back at it again.
15 years ago wasn't 20 years ago, nigga. Wasn't 2007, nigga. It still wasn't 2007, nigga. Come on now, man. Come on now, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, and even if it was 2007, nigga, that was 14, not 13. Damn bad. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. T-Bye, Peter 9.